Hi, hello, good morning, students. So, in our last class of the GST part, we studied the how to find GST based on intrastate, that is, goods are supplied from within a state, and interstate. Interstate means goods are supplied from one state to another state. In intrastate, we have to find CGST and SGST, and interstate only we have to find IGST, that is integrated GST. In today's class also we are going to discuss about one of the important topic, that is input tax credit, ITC. So what is that input tax credit means? So this tax is collected based on the output of the goods. What is output of the goods means? So tax is equal to output tax minus input tax. So what is output tax and what is input tax means? Suppose if A, B, C or three dealers are there, A selling goods to B and B selling goods to C, means A selling, suppose if 5,000 is there, means goods, one approximate amount 5,000. It includes all the tax. This is called input tax of B. Suppose that B was selling that tax is 18% of the goods. If adding the 18% of the 5,000 of GST, again it will get an amount. So that tax amount is called output tax. So based on what A is selling to B, that A is selling to B means already the tax is available. So if B is selling to C means based on the GST, that GST tax we call output tax. That means tax is equal to output tax minus input tax. Now, exercise 1B, fill in the blanks. Fill in the blanks. When goods or services are sold for rupees 15,000 under intrastate, look at this. Intrastate means CGST and SGST transaction from station A to B at rate of GST is 12% they are given. So at rate of GST 12%, goods are selling from A to B. What they are given? Selling price of station A. How much cost of the goods they are given? 15,000. So that is 15,000 is the selling price of A to B. Now we have to find CGST and SGST for this 15,000 at the rate of GST 12%. So 12% means it will divide into two equal part, that means 6% of 15,000. So 6 divided by 100 into 15,000. So you can cancel 2 zeros, 2 zeros. If you multiply 6 into 150, you will get 900 rupees. 900 rupees. That is CGST. So if CGST is 900 rupees, means SGST is also equally same amount. That means CGST is collected by central government, SGST is collected by state government. So what is the cost price at station B? Now goods are selling for 15,000 from A to B, from B to C, A to B. Now after adding this GST amount, what is the cost price purchased from B? It happened means, so add 15,000 plus 900 plus 900, add both GSTs. So that is equal to 16,800. 16,800. This is cost price of station B. After adding GST amount, the cost price of station B is changing. Then what they are given in profit is equal to rupees 5,000. So what is the selling price? B getting at 16,800 after adding GST. Okay. Now B want to profit that 5,000, extra 5,000 on this price. That means what is selling price? 16,800 plus 5,000 is equal to 21,800. This is selling price. B want to make profit. That means 5,000 means. So after getting B is GST 16,800. You want 5,000 profit means if you add this one to you will get 21,800. It is the selling price of B. So after that what they are given in question. Now goods are selling from B to C, that is interstate, tax is, rate of tax is 12%. Rate of tax is 12%. Now we have to find GST amount. Now B to C. Now, so what is the selling price of B? 21,800 after adding the profit amount. So now we want to find GST amount, that is rate of interstate means only IGST you have to find 12%, 12 into 100, here 21,800. You can cancel 2 zeros, 2 zeros. If you multiply 12 into 280 is 2,616. That is GST amount. After the selling price of B, the 12% GST means goods are selling from B to C, that is interstate they are given. GST is 2016. Now, what is the cost price of station C? Station C. Now, goods are selling at the profit total 21,800. Add this GST. 21,800 plus 2,616 is equal to, if you add these two, you will get 24,416. 24,416 is the cost price of the station C. So don't get confusing here. Here goods are selling from A to B, that is from 15,000. So selling price of station A is 15,000. You want to sell to station B. So adding GST is 12% they are given. So that is interstate, CGST and SGST. 12% means 6%. You have to find CGST, 6% for SGST. Adding this GST amount with selling price of station A, you will get cost price of station B. After getting the cost price of station B, you want to make profit on that cost price of station B. So 5,000 if you add it, that will get selling price of station B. Next, station B to C, that is interstates. That means no need to find CGST and SGST. Only you can find IGST. 12%. So 12 divided by 100 into what is the selling price of station B? 21,800. So if you multiply these two, you will get the GST amount of station B to C, that is 2,616. 21,800 plus 2,616. If you add both, then you will get the cost price of station C. That is the end of station C. There are no further transaction. That is C is the end. So like this you are going to find the filling the blanks of the question, this question. So mainly in this year they are focused on only intrastate, not interstate, because the syllabus also they are given interstate, but I teach intrastate, focus on intrastate. I teach interstate also. Suppose in case they are given 100% they are not given, I am not getting surely because I saw one video in YouTube. So in that one the person telling about the ICSE syllabus that only intrastate, not interstate. I don't know exactly whether it is correct or not. So you learn both intrastate and interstate also. Then it will be easy to solve the problem. Next problem. Goods and services are sold from Agra. Agra is in UP, Uttar Pradesh, to Kanpur. This is also in UP. That means intra-state transaction. Then Kanpur to Jaipur. So Kanpur to Jaipur is interstate transaction. That is Jaipur in Rajasthan. If the rate of GST is 18%, the profit made by the Jaipur is 5,000. The profit made by the Jaipur is 5,000. So first we have to check selling price of Agra. That is 20,000. So selling price of Agra to Kanpur. So Agra to Kanpur. So here what we have to find out? The net GST payable by the dealer Kanpur. Means here transaction happen from Agra to Kanpur, Kanpur to Jaipur. So this two is intrastate, this transaction is interstate. Question they are given like that. So if I teach interstate also, if they are not given in your exam, if they are mentioned intra only means just you have to find intra CGST and SGST is enough. So first you have to find net GST payable by dealer at Kanpur. So net GST. What is the formula for net GST payable? That is GST means output tax minus input tax. So output tax means Kanpur has sell the goods to Jaipur. That is the tax. What is the tax is there now? Kanpur sells to Jaipur. That is called output tax. Input tax means Agra sells to Kanpur. That is called input tax of Kanpur. So we have to find net GST for part of Kanpur means first we have to find the input tax of the Kanpur. How to find input tax of the Kanpur? So let us check now. So Agra to Kanpur. Agra to Kanpur is intrastate. Now CGST we have to find. SGST we have to find. Rate of GST they are given 18%. That is 9% of 20,000. That implies is equal to 9 divided by 100 into 20,000. 20 get cancelled. Here you will get 1,800. What is CGST of that Agra? Like 1,800. So SGST is also same. So these two are same means what is the tax? Total tax 1,800 plus 1,800 is equal to 3,600. So this is already added in this amount 20,000. That's why input tax. So we are separately finding the tax. This is input tax of Kanpur. Input tax of Kanpur or output tax of Agra. Means Agra is selling to Kanpur. So 3,600 added in this amount. Where we are finding that GST means input tax already had it. Okay, that we have to find out what is the cost of that input tax. How to find out means intrastate means CGST and SGST. If you find add amount of the given selling price of Agra, you will get input tax of Kanpur. Okay, that is also input tax of Kanpur is equal to output tax of Agra to Kanpur. Now, well, what we have to find out? We have to find out Kanpur to Jaipur. Kanpur to Jaipur transaction. So this is over. Input tax is over. Now goods are selling Kanpur to Jaipur. 20,000. 20,000. But Kanpur want to make his profit. How much he want to make his the profit? 5,000. So if you add that 5,000 means the total cost is 25,000. The total cost is 25,000. So Jaipur to Kanpur after 20,000, if you add 5,000 means you will get 25,000. So this is selling price of Kanpur to Jaipur. After adding 20,000, 5,000, 25,000 is the selling price of Kanpur to Jaipur. So here Kanpur to Jaipur they are given interstate. Interstate means only you have to find IGST. So one more time I am explaining. So this time I am not sure they are not getting given the problems on interstate. So if they are given, you find IGST. If they are not given, you can find CGST and SGST for intrastate. So here IGST, what is the rate of tax? 18 divided by 100. What is the selling price of Kanpur? 25,000. 2020 get cancelled. If you multiply 18 into 250, 18 into 250, you will get 4,500. This is output tax. Output tax. Now Kanpur to Jaipur we are selling at the rate of GST 18%. So the selling price of GST percentage if you calculate, you will get 4,500. This is output of Kanpur. Output of Kanpur. Or you can consider input of Jaipur also, but we don't want to consider. So Kanpur, we want to find the net GST means first we have to find input tax and then we have to find output tax. How to find input tax? I showed in this input tax. Input tax already added in the selling price of the Agra. So separately you can find out. So you will get input tax is 3,600. Next output tax is 4,500. Net GST by Kanpur is output tax minus input tax. Output tax is 4,500. Input tax is 3,600. 900. This amount will go directly to government. So this amount is after subtracting output tax minus input tax, that what the amount we are getting 900, this amount goes to government. So next we have to find cost price of Jaipur. So cost price of Jaipur means after adding GST 25,000, this is selling price of cost price is equal to cost price of Jaipur is equal to 25,000 is selling price of Kanpur. 25,000 is selling price of Kanpur. What is the GST we are getting here? 4,500. If we add these two, 29,500 is the cost price of the Jaipur. So I hope you understand what I am teaching now. So if you are hearing out, you can ask the questions. Next problem. Goods are sold from Kota, Rajasthan to, Kota is in Rajasthan, to Mumbai to Pune. Mumbai or Pune both are same state, intra. This is inter. So we have to find here net GST paid at Pune. We have to find GST amount paid at Pune. So here cost price of Pune. Cost price of Pune. First we have to find selling price of Mumbai. So Kota to Mumbai, how much they are selling? 20,000. After selling, Mumbai wants to make profit of 5,000. That is 25,000. This is cost selling price of Mumbai. What is the cost price of Pune? That is 25,000. This is selling price of Mumbai means cost price of Pune is 25,000. We have to find now Mumbai to Pune. So we have to find net GST at Pune. So net GST how to find? So these two are intrastate means CGST and SGST we have to find. So 12% divide into 2 equal part. 20 cancel. 6 into 250, if you multiply it, you will get 1500. So same thing here also you are getting 1500 because 6% only. If you add both, tax paid at Pune is equal to 1500 plus 1500 is equal to 3000. So what is the tax paid at Pune is 3000. So like this we are going to solve the problem. You can easily understand this problem. Next problem. A is a dealer in Meerut in UP. So first, A dealer in UP. He supplies goods and service of worth to B. A to B he supplies 15,000, and B is supplied to dealer C. So B is in MP. B is supplied dealer C. Dealer C is also belongs to MP, and you want to make profit of 3,000. If you add 15,000 plus 3,000, this is 18,000 is the selling price of B to C. B to C. What is the selling price of A to B? That is 15,000. So first we have to find net tax payable by dealer B. Net tax payable by dealer B means B is equal to output tax minus input tax. Output tax minus input tax. So input tax, we know UP to MP means that is interstate. So if this to B to C means intrastate. So we want to find first input tax. So input tax means A to B. At what rate selling goods? 15,000. So that is inter means directly you can take 18 divided by 100, that is rate of GST is 2020 get cancelled. 150 into 18 is equal to 2,700. This is input tax of dealer B. Input tax of dealer B. Next we have to find output tax. So output tax means dealers B to C. Dealers B is selling to dealer C. So what is the selling price of dealer B to C? 18,000, because after purchasing from A, 15,000 is the net amount. So he has to add in 3,000 extra for profit. 15,000 plus 3,000 is 18,000. That is selling price of B, dealer B. The cost price of dealer C also. You can take into 18,000. Into here we have to find CGST and SGST, because B to C is intrastate. 18,000 is 9 divided by 100. 20. 180 into 9, if you multiply 180 into 9, you will get 1,620. So again 18,000, 9%, 100. If you calculate means 6,000, that is 3,240 total output tax. So net tax. So 3,240 minus 2,700. So net tax is 540. 540 rupees. So this 540 rupees is collected to government. Collected by government. Collected by dealer B. Dealer B has paid to government. Now we have to find cost price of C. What is cost price of C? We already find out the cost price of C. This is CP, the cost price is 18,000. 18,000. Selling price of B is cost price of dealer C. So what is the amount selling by dealer B? That amount is called cost price of C. So this is the way we are calculating the problems on net payable tax. So carefully how to find out output tax and input tax, and then subtract the two, you will get the net payable tax amount. So like this we are going to solve the problems and all. Many problems are there in your exercise 1B. Please sit and solve. Thank you for watching video.